So it is Monday. I don't know what exactly the day it is. 2021. Just got done having breakfast, and now I'm just enjoying a cigarette. Um, there's a lot of things going on today, and I probably will filter out because I got a lot of things I want to talk about today. Um, but I figured instead of talking about the news right now, there's been one thing on my mind and I wanted to talk about this subject for a long time. Um, and what better way to start it off with talking about that vegan teacher? Now, disclaimer, I have nothing against vegans. My sister used to be a vegan before her doctor basically told her that she could no longer do that diet because of her diabetes. So she eats meat, but in moderation, which, is good. But going back to that vegan teacher and the subject of veganism. Like I've said before, I have nothing wrong with veganism. If you want to do that of your own lifestyle choice, go for it. Um, uh, my thing is, the only time where I kind of get annoyed with vegans is when they try to force their beliefs on everyone else and force them to be vegan with them. And I mean, before that vegan teacher, there was also Freely the Banana Girl, who basically said you should be forced to be vegan, which I don't agree with, and I'll get to why it's not a good idea to go vegan in a bit. But going back to that vegan teacher, she's been popping up on YouTube recently, and I've watched some of people talking about her. Um, I thought I'd never see a vegan Karen. Like, there's militant vegans and then there's vegan Karens, but I guess you could say there really isn't much of a difference. But I'd say that a vegan Karen, both of them are annoying, but I'd say vegan Karens you can easily ignore. Whereas militant vegans, they will pretty much pester you left and right. Um, and that vegan teacher, I'm almost tempted to call her that crazy vegan, but I don't want to be that disrespectful. But all I'd have to say when it comes to vegans like her is you're not doing any favors for vegans in general. If anything, you're just generating the negative stereotype of vegans. Um, like probably the craziest example of, and this is an example, this is like no one's done it yet, and I don't want anyone to take inspiration from this or take it out of context. I mean, it's like if you want any more negative connotations of vegans, like say if a crazy vegan walks into a diner with a pistol and starts shooting people because they're not vegan, probably a lot of vegans are not going to want to claim they're vegan anymore. Some probably will say it's well deserved. Is that there are a lot of different kinds of vegans. In fact, if you want to watch a video about vegans that isn't crazy, I recommend The Unnatural Vegan. I watched some of her videos in the past and fairly well nuanced. But I guess you could say right now, I guess I'll go about why I think forcing everyone to be vegan isn't a bad idea. Number one, trying to force people to do something is probably going to make them want to do what they're already doing even more. Two, as much as people like to say veganism is good for the animals and the environment, it's not going to really help much. I mean, even if you had everyone eat vegan, ride bicycles, and stuff like that, it's not going to really impact the environment all that much. Like you'd have to change the energy output of manufacturing plants, energy production, and all that stuff. And it has to be around the world. It can't be just like one country does it and then the world's saved. But anyways, I think I've kind of trailed off too much on that, but I think I'll make a part 2 on that crazy vegan where I kind of do a reaction video. But I kind of wanted to just let you guys know I have been watching a little bit of that crazy vegan. And probably, like I said, I'll make a reaction video about her. And that's all I have to say for now. So, have a nice rest of your day.